Hey you guys, it's your girl Janae and I am back with another video for you guys. And if you are new to this channel, welcome you guys. And if you aren't, welcome back, my loves. So before we get into this video, go ahead and subscribe, click that button to get post notifications, and like this video because it really does help. An important message I need to give you guys before we really start get into this video. So I am going to be doing shout outs in every video that I do. For every subscriber, for every new subscriber, I am going to be make sure you have on your subscription, I think it's called, where people can see that you are subscribed, because sometimes I can't see everyone that are subscribed. So please head on and set it off of private and have it public so I can be able to see, so I can shout you out in my video. To also give another shout out, I also be saying this one time, but if you overran it or you just forgot, it will be put down in the description box. If you want to get a shout out in my video, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, click the bell post notification, like this video, and whatever video it is, go down in the comments, put whatever comment you would like, and put a hashtag post notification love. Okay? That's all you have to do. And we go from there. So you guys, I sound so raspy. I'm going to be doing, as you already know, school is right around the corner. School is going to be starting back. I know this pandemic is going on, and I don't really know how they're going to be doing things, whether it'll be online, whether it'll be in school. There are some graduates, some high school graduates that had just graduated. Congratulations to the 20 of 20. Congratulations. I am so happy and so proud of each and every one of you. And I wish you the best and success on your journey. And if you are going off to college, this is the next step in your life. This is a big step, and this is where your life begins. So today I'm just going to be giving about 10 tips to college freshmen of what you need to know going to college, this being your first time on your way to the big life. So I just jot down some little things in my little notebook. I would advise each and every one of you to take heed to this video and to these tips, because this is like really very important. This is to help you, and I wish someone would have sat down and gave me some of these tips and would have told me how college life would have been, because high school versus college is two different things. Let's get into it. So before I really get into the tips, I want to say all the tips that I am giving to you guys, they all consist of asking questions. Every last tips I am giving you are asking questions. And if you're interested and you had liked this video, I will be doing a part 2 on the tips to college freshmen. So give this video a thumbs up, because it's gonna get very interesting. This is something that you need. So for one, if you know, when you're in high school, you apply for colleges, or you're already interested in a college you know that you want to go to. If that is so, if you haven't been, met these colleges or whatever, you want to do, I recommend that you do research on the college that you selected or you applied to. Also, as well as that, I want to recommend that you do a tour to the school to just see if that school is right for you. Do you feel comfortable to get to see the environment, to see what there are for you, what opportunities they have to offer you, and what benefit you, and just things like that, and ask questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. With you being a freshman, you kind of feel like there's no need to ask questions, but honestly, there is a need to ask questions, because it's so important. And if you don't ask questions, nobody's not gonna say nothing. And this is so important, you guys, to ask questions. The reason why is because you're on your own at this point. It's not about parents and it's not about teachers. You're going to be taking your own responsibility with this one. When you're on your own, you're making your own decisions, and choose wisely with every decision that you make. All right? So, two, you want to make sure all of the paperwork that you have done, especially like when you apply for school, the school that you wanted to go to, you want to make sure all the paperwork is in, not only the application, but there are going to be some documents that the school is going to need, what if it's proof of address, proof of income, proof of social security, just proof to identify your identity and things like that. So there's going to be things that are going to be needed. And very importantly, you want to get all this done before the deadline. Some people do apply to college right in their last year in high school, and that is good. That is fine. Some do it even after they graduate. That's fine as well. But you don't want to wait too late, because you got some schools that just have so many students, and you know, it also depends on what major that you are going for, which is very important, because I know with nursing school they take only like certain numbers of students, so you don't want to be put on a waiting list, or you don't want to be disappointed and not getting to the school that you want to get into. So that's like very, very, very important. You want to apply to financial aid, you want to apply to any grants, and you want to apply to any scholarships. Also, you want to apply to loans. When I say loans, loans are optional. You don't have to apply to loans, so don't let them tell you, oh, it's mandatory. It's not mandatory. You don't have to apply to loans. I wouldn't recommend a loan, because loans put you in debt. If you do get a loan, do what's best for you and what you're able to pay back. Don't get into debt. Don't get into all this big money, because I know money do look good at the moment, but it's not worth it where it takes everything from you. It's not worth it. So only take what you need when you do get loans. You do not have to take the whole amount, but the loan they offer you, do not let them lie to you with that as well either, because some will do that. Because really, to really be honest, they're all about money. Heed into that. You really want to take heed into financial aid. Check into it to see if you're eligible for financial aid, or proof of things like proof of income, proof of course, your social security, license or state ID, proof of your last year income tax or whatever. They're gonna need proof of that. So with financial aid, is really important, because it really can help. It really, really can help you. And this is free money. This is money that you do not have to pay back. So take heed to that. Remember what I just said. You don't have to pay it back. That is not a loan. That is from the federal government. You do not have to pay the grant back. Also, with scholarships, take heed with scholarships. Any scholarship that apply to you, and you notice that you fit the criteria, take heed to scholarships, because to you guys. Some people got scholarships when they was in high school, maybe doing band, maybe doing sports, dance, football, you know. So you want to take heed to that as well. If you got a scholarship while you was in high school, please inform the colleges about that, because they're not going to go through and just dig and see. You know, they're not going to do all that. It's going to be, you know, you have to take responsibility for yourself now. You're all on your own. So you have to know, hey, I earned a scholarship, you know, while I was in high school for what and what, you know, would this, do you all take this scholarship here? You know, you want to ask them questions, because sometimes I had a scholarship and they didn't even accept the kind of scholarship that I had. So listen to this, y'all. Number 4, you want to choose your major wisely. The reason why I say you want to choose your major wisely, people, you know, and to also say this, it is okay to second guess your major. It's nothing wrong with that. It's not a crime if you second guess your major. No, it's not a crime with that, okay? Because I even second guess with my major. It's nothing wrong if you want to change your major. It's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to change your major, I would say get in contact with your advisor. We're going to get into that as we go down these tips. To talk to them about that before you make that final decision, so they can tell you what's good. Next, you want to take college serious. Just to say this, to keep it really short and simple, high school versus college is two different stories. When you're going to college, you're going to see a big major difference than you seen in high school. So don't look for college to be like high school. You can't be skipping class, not doing your work and all this extra stuff, because you're going to end up failing. You have some people that is still have not grown into maturity. Mine is still kind of like stuck on us being in high school, but you have to have that mentality where you have to have an adult mind now. You have to, make a decision wisely. So please take college serious, because it's not a joke. 6, you want to communicate with your advisor. This is what I was saying when I was saying talk with your advisor. You want to communicate with your advisor because your advisor is going to be your guidance. He and she is going to be guiding you throughout your whole year at whatever such and such school that you're at. They're there to help you with class, or what classes to take, what classes you don't need. Only take the classes that is on your degree plan, and also as well like the program or the class change that you might not need. That said before that you needed, what class you need to graduate. That's what your advisor are there to communicate. Even after your first semester, don't feel like you don't need your advisor, because you still will, to like ask questions, keep update with things. So that's very, very important to communicate with your advisor, and you will be doing it throughout your whole year. Next, you want to communicate with your teachers. The reason why, because if there's any time when you need help, you want to be able to have a relationship with your teacher. Never feel scared to go ask a teacher for help. That is what the teachers are there for, to help you. So, but be mindful. You're mostly going to be communicating with your teachers through emails, just to let you know. So you're going to be communicating through email. And not only that, it's not on your time whenever you just want to come to them. I will try to catch the teacher right at the end when class is ending. But be mindful that they have a schedule they own. So some have schedule like, you can't come meet me in my office unless it's on Mondays and Wednesdays from 1 to 2 o'clock. So be mindful. Next, you want to take being serious in your work. So you want to do your work, and you want to turn it in before the deadline, because there's no exception of your work being late. This is another thing that is really, really important, because these are some of teachers' pet peeves. They don't like work for to be late. So if I was you and I have a teacher like that, I really would take her serious, because when them teachers give out them syllabus and they tell you what they pet peeves are, and these are one of the pet peeves that, hey, this is not something that we are going to do. Like, I need everyone to turn their work in on a deadline, because I have a schedule. They have a schedule they have to keep up on, and we cannot mess that schedule up unless something really, really, really happened. Like with this pandemic thing going on, there would be no excuses. I promise you, no excuses. They don't care what happened, to really be honest. They don't want to hear. There would be no exception. So if your work is turning late, it's going to be a 0. You're going to see that big old O just talking to you. So that's very, very important, to do your work and turn your work in on time. And if you don't understand something, they go back to where you communicate with your teacher. Please reach out to them as soon as possible. Next, you want to, this is very, very mindful. You want to check your emails. The reason why is because everything that goes on in school that's being announced goes through your emails. Or if your teacher wants to communicate with you, or if your advisor or whoever, or if a student want to ask you a question, they will respond to you in your email. There might be a scholarship that is being offered, or whatever the school is announcing, it comes to your email. So that is very, very important as well. You do want to take heed to that. Some students don't check their email. Oh my gosh, I worked in the office before. You have students that never ever the whole time the 4 years they was in school, never checked their email. You let them know, like, you need to check your email, and they'll be like, how you do that? And it's like, you've been going here for 4 years and you don't know how to log in on your email? You don't know your school email? That is crazy. That is crazy. Not only that, I don't know what website they would give y'all for y'all also do y'all work in. We use Canvas. One time, well, I never got a chance to use Blackboard, but that was for Alcorn at first before they did Canvas. The other school I was doing Canvas, so I'm very familiar with Canvas. Canvas, you need to check. You need to check it daily. I would check it literally 3 times a day, because sometimes there's news, an announcement that just come out of nowhere. There's work that come out of nowhere. Your teacher, be mindful. Your teacher's not gonna keep up with you. This all goes back to being responsible. Your teacher's not gonna keep up with nothing. They're not gonna keep telling you, Denise, you need to do your work. Ash, you need to do your work. No, they're not gonna keep doing it. They're not gonna holler at you like you are a child. You are grown. So be mindful of that. Really, really be mindful to check your emails and check Canvas or whatever website that you do your work. And lastly, but least, you want to make good grades. You might think this is not important, but it really is. When you're in college, your GPA is everything. Your GPA says everything about you. It shows whether or not you're on the right track or not. It shows whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad, or whether he or she like need help. They like in between. Your GPA can affect a lot. You might not think it don't, but it do. One of the things it can affect is your financial aid, which is very important that you need, because it's saving you money. Another one is it can take away a scholarship from you. If you have one, it will take one from you. Or if you're not able to apply for one, that takes the opportunity from you. So you want to have a certain standard GPA, at least by, I would say, a 2.0 or up, because most scholarships start at about 2.5, and I think to keep with financial aid, I think is by 2.5. Either like a 2.0 or like a 2.5 on upper reason, like something like that. It's something like that. But I'm saying you want to make good grades in school, because your GPA shows everything is so important. Nobody's saying you have to be an honor student, which would be great to be an honor student. But I'm not saying that it's mandatory to make all A's. No, at least have some mixture A's and B's. So all of those are, I know with some majors you can't make a C. If you do make a C, it have to be like a high C, maybe like a 79 or 78. And I think that's with medical school. Any of my any medical students out there, let them know that, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. You have to have a certain grade to pass a class. If not, some classes don't even allow you to have a D. If so, you will have to retake a class. So please, freshmen, take these tips into consider. Please take heed to them, because these tips really can really help you. And these are things that I've done that helped me for the 4 years I have been in college. This is my last year, so my first year going to college, some of these things I didn't know. My third year I was in college, there was like literally so much hell when I was going to a university last year. So please take heed to these things, because I wish someone would have informed me about these tips, but that's okay. I'm passing on to you guys. And I wish every one of you the best in life on your journey, whichever career you're going for. I support you. I love you guys. And remember, if you want to shout out, what you need to do, it will be put down in the description box. Go follow me on all of my social medias. And I will see you guys in the next video. And I love you guys, because your girl is out.